I'll be doing a get ready with me for my 20th birthday party. Yes, I turned 20 on the 11th of July 2018, and this is all that I did. Let me know if you like these kind of videos where I'm chatting a little bit, doing makeup. At the same time, I'm sharing with you my outfit and my accessories. I would be so glad to be doing these more often. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and without any further ado, if you want to know how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my Garnier Wrinkle Lift. I like to use this as a moisturizer. Not the biggest fan of the scent of it. And now I'm just going to massage this all into my skin. I am really enjoying the new updates with Instagram, like the whole ask me a question. You guys had so many questions regarding my setup, my background, my camera, what are my planning next, and like it was so much about YouTube, my tips, how much I earn and all of that. I really think it's time to do a Q&A. What do you think? Let me know. Alright, this hair is having a moment. I'm going to hydrate my lips with my Blue Heaven lip balm. I like the whole lip balm effect. It doesn't taste like bubblegum, it only smells like bubblegum. But now I'm going to move on to my eyes. Yes, I'm trying something different, actually no, because I know I'm going to use some really crazy dark eyeshadows. I wanted to be safe and go with my eyeshadow first. So to prep my eyelid, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution concealer, and this is in the shade C10. I'm just going to apply this ever so slightly on my eyelids and a little underneath my brows. Like this is bomb.com because it's just so full coverage, and because I am trying something new that is growing my nails, so I'm just going to use a flat brush and blend it all in. And while I'm at it, let me know what new videos should I make, like what would you like to see. I'm thinking of trying out to doing some skits. That's not my genre, but I definitely love and enjoy acting. So let me know if I should do something like that. I don't know if you would like it, or should I just stick to beauty and makeup. Next up, I'm going to use this compact, which I am truly in love with, and the price point and everything is like insane. Packaging super flimsy, and I'm talking about the Blue Heaven Silk Compact. This is just for 95. I can't really like tilt and show it to you and stuff because it's all broken. And do you see how much I've used this? It is insane, and I truly enjoy using this to bake. Like this is my favorite compact to bake. Yeah, I mean, you don't need honey loose powder and shiz. You could totally use this to bake as well. Right now I'm going to use this to set my concealer because I don't want my eyeshadow to be creasing, and it's really great in holding eyeshadow. And look at the pigment. I mean, oops, excuse me, this is bomb. And I'm someone who has super sweaty and oily eyelids.
This combo of concealer and powder just keeps my eye makeup flawless and creaseless, which honey, I'm all about that life.
I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Neutrals palette. I'm going to start off with these two colors, and I'm just going to place it in my crease. I don't know, I just stick to my browns, and I feel comfortable with my browns in my crease. I really want to try putting something really like on your face, purple and pink kind of stuff. Then I feel that's so not me. So again, let me know what should I do. Like, should I stick to my comfort zones or should I go all out? Also, in terms of blending, I'm using this brush which has really long bristles, so again it's going to give this really blowout effect. And also I'm holding my brush really at the end so that I don't pressurize the brush and let it do its magic. Again, a tip, like if you don't want to look like punched in your eye but you still want to have a blown out eye, just don't closer to your eyebrows, because that's when things can get a little messed up, especially if you're using dark colors like brown and shiz. Eyebrows is not the place you want to put it, so try to keep it lower to the eyebrow, and later on we're going to enhance it more. I'll tell you how. I really like the way my crease looks right now, but I still want it to be a little more pigmented. So again, I'm going to go ahead and do this eye. So that is how you do it, you know, you don't take a lot of color at once. You want to first apply the color, blend it till you are happy. Alright, so now if you know me, you know I always use one palette to do my entire eye makeup, because as a creator I feel it's practical, at the same time it's a challenge that I give to myself. But since it's my birthday, I decided to break some rules. And the other one that I'm using is my favorite. This stuff is bomb, and I just can't get enough of this product. Now as you can see, you could totally go with this orange. It's like a fiery orange, but the one that I wanted to personally go for was a muted orange which has a little bit of brown in it, so I prefer this over this. I don't want to power my entire eye look with orange. but I still want a hint of it. If any of that makes sense, give this video a big thumbs up. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a flat brush and I'm just gonna apply it all over my lids. Again, this part definitely doesn't have to be like perfect and shiz, because don't remember the last time I did anything perfectly except my liner, not the wing, just the liner. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go with the star of the show, and that is this beautiful brick red. This is called Red Ochre and Honey. This stuff is so bomb, like it is insane. Again, I'm using the same brush because ain't nobody got time to use 50 different brushes. Now I'm going to use the same exact shape of the brush, only I'm going to be using a cleaner variant of it because I don't want to again make my eye look muddy. So I'm just going to go ahead with these two colors and just kind of soften up my edge of the crease, if that makes sense. Again, I don't want to make it look muddy, so the space that I told you to keep empty, that's where I'm going right now. So technically I'm contradicting my own statement, but wait, I'm gonna get you covered. It's just I'm making sure that this stuff looks flawless. Now I'm gonna take a pause from the eye makeup and I'm gonna move ahead with my face makeup, before which I just want to clean off any fallout if there is any. So I'm just gonna take this tiny sheet of so-called cotton which I got from Club Factory. I'm just gonna spray with some water and I'm just gonna wipe it off. It's not like so much, but there's still good amount of fallout, and that's exactly underneath my eyes. So always make sure, especially when you're using darker colors, to do your eye makeup first, because if you apply foundation on top of this or anything for that matter, it's going to turn muddy and ashy and you don't want to know what happens. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin, for which I'm going to use my Lakme primer and just drop it between my 3 fingers and apply it near my nose, underneath my eyes. Yes, that's a very important place to apply. My lines, definitely. I mean, I don't understand how people take itnusa amount and put everywhere. Like, I got a big face and mouth, okay, so you gotta cover all those pores and shit. So once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna blend it all into my skin. Even though I recommend doing my eye makeup first, I would never do my eyebrows before foundation, because then going around your eyebrows becomes such a task and I'm not about that life. So moving on to the foundation, which I'm using is the Hey Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation, and this is in the shade Nude Beige. And then I'm gonna mix it with my illuminator, because hello, I was the birthday girl and I'm gonna get my glow game strong. I'm using my Chambor illuminator, and instead of applying it on my face directly, I like it with the foundation. So I'm just going to take one little dot of it because this stuff is pigmented. Now it's time to blend this stuff a little bit. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, and as you can see, the first moment I do is the stippling. That is tap, 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 tap. You don't want to go in circular motions or anything. You just want to tap it and get the maximum amount of coverage. Moving on to concealer, again I'm using the same Makeup Revolution C10 concealer to highlight. Now one tip to make sure that your makeup doesn't look cakey, I can give it to you. It's instead of layering your foundation and almost getting yourself looking cakey and fake, if I may, use a concealer instead on those areas. Again, to get the maximum coverage from your brush, tap and always look up while you are concealing underneath your eye, that you can get in all of those fine little lines. I'll be using the same powder, and this time I'm going to use my sponge. Since it's a little damp, I'm just going to take one swipe and look at that. That looks so promising. On the good side, I'm going to first blend my concealer, and now I'm just going to press it. Ooh, I love this already. And while I look like this, I'm going to fix my brows because I just cannot take myself seriously with these brows. So for which I'm going to be using not my Miss Claire but the Chameleon eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Dark Brown 02, and all I'm going to do is shape and enhance my eyebrow, mainly focusing the thickness of the tail because that's what I lack with my eyebrows. I'm going to make my brows a little thick and a little bushy because that's what I like with darker eye makeup. I'm just going to go ahead and use these two shades to highlight my brow bone. Again, I'm taking a flat brush, that is what I personally recommend, and just highlighting my brow bone. Ooh, yes! Okay, wait, I have to blend that, but I just wanted to have my YouTuber moment. And as you can see, I am blending it right where my arch is. I'm not going too far ahead because that just changes the way your eye looks. So I mainly focus on this portion, that is the arc, and a little before the tail. Apply the same exact concoction in my inner corners, and now I'm gonna take a smaller brush like so. I'm gonna use this dark brown to smoke out my lower lashes. Again, preferably look up while you're doing this. And the reason I'm doing this step right now so that whatever dark eyeshadow falls, it falls on the bake and not on my skin. I don't like to go too crazy with it because I do have smaller eyes. I'm now going to take this angular fluffy brush. It's so out of focus. You know what I'm saying? Again, taking the same color, tapping of the excess, and I'm going at the very edge. The reason I've put my highlighter first so that I know where I'm not supposed to cross the line. So moving on to the next step, that is liner, for which I'm using the NYKA Black Magic liner. I'm going to give you a close-up because I forgot I can do that now. Ooh! Wow. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I really like how close you are right now. Like, this is getting personal and intense already. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna get rid of this bake, for which I'm using a fluffy brush. Alright, so as you can see, I look super powdery right now, but I'm still going to keep going with the powders. And I'm going to tell you the exact and the right timing to dampen your face and get rid of this powder. And to get a little life in my face, I'm going to use my bronzer, for which again I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronzer. There's no specific shade to this because I think this is only the one shade that it comes with. And as you can see, I've already hit a huge pan. Like, do you see how much life and structure it has given to my face? I just love what a bronzer can do. Like, it can just make it or break it. I was holding my brush really very close because I don't want to hold it over here and make it go everywhere. I want it to be concentrated. So I was using it very, very close. Again, I was trying this new contour thing that was to curve, but I'm so used to with this kind of motion that to make it go like this, it's gonna take me a while. Hope that makes sense. If it did, give this video a big thumbs up. I can get so wannabe if I want to. Moving on to the blush, I'm gonna use this blush which is from A2O, which I purchased from Posh Makeup. Now this peachy blush with the same brush. Actually, that'll be really gross and I can officially no longer be a professional YouTuber, so I'm going to use the blush brush. So, but like I was saying, a lot of you wanted to see my review on the A2O makeup that I picked from Posh, and you've been DMing me. It's coming. The only reason I did not do it for so long is because I wanted a good camera to review things and review makeup in general. That is one reason why I was not more focused on makeup these days, and it was more about hauls and like things I just have to sit and talk and show, but not really demonstrate and like review, because I felt my camera was not doing the justice that it had to. Don't worry, it's happening, it's coming super soon. Now is the time to wet my face, and I'm going to tell you why once I'm done doing that, for which I'm going to be using the Australis makeup setting spray. As you can see, the love for this is getting real. And I'm going to keep my mouth shut and spritz it all over my face. Don't want to immediately touch this and like start blending in shades, because what's the point then? You know, it sounds so funny closing my eyes and talking, but right now you just want to let it sit and sink in into your skin and just let it have its own moment, okay? And after probably like a minute, probably, I think now is the time to blend this. And I can't find my beauty blender. Wow, where did I keep it? The reason I'm not opening my eyes is I don't want my liner to touch my crease, because hashtag hooded eye problems. And where is it for real now? Yay, found it. Wow. So probably another tip is, when you do this, keep your beauty blender in another hand. And now I'm just gonna blend it all over my skin and finally can open up my eyes now. And now as you can see, the only step I'm not applying, which is very important if you ask me, that is highlighter. You want to apply highlighter to a dampened skin, because that will not only make it pop but also blend beautifully. But if you like dampen your face first, and now if you try to put any other powder apart from highlighter, it's going to turn cakey and it's not going to be a good look. So definitely always finish all the powder work on your canvas / face and then dampen your skin. The one that I'm using right now is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade That Glow. I'm going to be using all, okay, because I just like to go in all the freaking shades. Dab of the excess and just take a little more. Yes, this is not flattering like this, but this, ooh. And every time I apply this lipstick, somebody or the other has to ask me which it is, and this is the Havana liquid lipstick. There is no shade or number to this, but I have seen this specific particular one on Amazon, so I'm gonna leave a link to this. And well, that's what I wore for my birthday, a full close up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit on the bell notification so that you get updated every time I'm online. Also, if you want to be a little more closer to me and know a little more about me, then definitely my social media is the way for it. I've shared a little bit of sneak peek of my 20th birthday party, which I've also vlogged. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you want to see more, and I will see you super soon. Till then, take care. Bye.